Alright, YouTube friends, the battery in Steven's tripod camera has died. And there it is. There's where his tripod is right there. So the battery died, and I'm just now getting back from walking 4 miles. So if I sound a little breathy and I sound a little out of breath, it's because I just got finished walking for 4 miles. It's approximately 2:30 in the afternoon on Monday, July. I keep wanting to say July. January 31st. July 31st is my birthday. We are in January 31. So, anyhow, so we are on the last day of January at approximately 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday afternoon. And I'm not sure exactly what Steven got recorded on that camera. But, let's see what he's doing now. What are you up to now, Steven?
5'8".
Listen to the smart aleck. Yeah, see, here is his Rode microphone and his... Oh, you got 2 Rode microphones?
One's a microphone, the other one's a receiver.
Oh, okay. Alright, so this is what he was set up with earlier. There's his camera and his tripod where he was recording, and that battery went down. 5'8". Isn't that funny? What a funny response. Oh, I see a half of a step. Well, not even a half. I see a broken step here.
Not broken. It's cut off.
Well, oh,
shortened the steps.
I knew you were doing that. Right. Oh, wow. You hear that rooster? It's the wrong time of day for a rooster. That rooster is always off kilter. It crows at all hours of the day. Oh, I see. Look, it doesn't stick out anymore. Okay, so, alright, it was sticking out earlier, and you shortened it and put that cap back on it. Now, you don't have a welder, so how did you do that?
You use rivet.
That's a loud rooster. You used what now?
The rivet gun. I put rivets in.
Oh, you riveted it on. Okay.
Why riveted it on the...
So today's my half birthday, Steven.
Never heard of such a thing.
So ask me what a half birthday is.
Golly, I don't know. What is a half a birthday?
Well, you know how earlier I stumbled and I said it was July. So it's been 6 months since my birthday, and it's 6 months until my birthday. So I'm exactly 43 and a half today.
So the only gift I got now is actually right here. So I use those brackets that came with it, cut them, put on there. They're strong now. The only give I got is the actual, see the tank bending out right there? Strap.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with this, so she's on there. So anyway, I'll put my boot caddy back on.
So would it really have mattered if you didn't saw it off? I mean, to have it sticking out anyway, would that have mattered?
No, I was actually going to leave it on there, but I decided nah. Especially once I figured out I could cut them caps off and put them back on. Had I not been able to put them caps back on, I would have left them. But since I was able to put the caps back on, I said, what the heck? I got no excuses.
And you still have issues inside that tank with the lost rubber ducky.
Yeah, well, as some of our subscribers would say, this has been a good time to take that tank off. And they're right, but that's $1,000 bucks. Not to mention that this has got to have a tank of fuel in it. I'd have to pump that fuel out, put it somewhere. So yeah, it'd have been a good time to work on it. I agree, but it ain't happening.
So I saw you looking at the load boards. So you look at them every day. So what are you deciding about the loads and the load boards and?
Well, I'm thinking about getting out this week, late in the week, probably Thursday or Friday. I've been seeing loads going to Montana for right at $5 a mile. So. So for $5 a mile, I might just leave the house and run to Montana, then go down to Salt Lake, grab something, come back.
Yeah, not that I haven't enjoyed having you home, but Wednesday will be 3 weeks. Can you believe that? Wednesday will be 3 weeks since the accident.
Well, this time of year I need to be home. Those are my Iowa 80 electric horns.
Oh.
They seem to work when it's parked. They don't want to work when I'm in the truck.
Oh, hey, show them your new ELD while you're standing up.
I already told them about it on that. It's the same exact thing as the other one. The only thing, they put a different receiver on it. You look at the side of it. It's got cigarette smoke all over it.
Gee.
You can tell by the yellow. It's going to be nasty, so I'm going to have to clean it up.
So it wasn't new then?
No. All they did is took the old one and mounted that antenna. If you see it down here on the end there, that's an antenna receiver for the new 4G and 5G. That's what it's all about. So you can do 4G and 5G, no longer having 3G.
Wow.
That's the new DOT rule or whatever. Broadband rule. Whoever made the new rule. Anyway, so they sent me this cigarette smoked up ELD so I can stink up my truck.
They should have known better than that.
Well, they had nothing to do with it. It was Ram McNally that did it.
Oh.
Or whoever they contracted to put those antennas on.
So what difference is that going to make what kind of difference are you going to see between the 5G and what you had?
I guess it's the people who are in charge of radio frequencies or whatever, if you want to get down to the brass tacks of it all. They're just not doing 3G anymore. So, and we got these when it first came out, so I guess they were 3G. Yeah, it's not hooked up.
Sorry about that.
They were 3G. And since they're not doing 3G anymore, we had to get ours updated with a new receiver. So now it will receive 4G, 5G.
Are you going to have to pay for that one? Are they going to take it out?
I'm sure. I pay for everything. I don't get away with nothing. Price of being an owner-operator.
That's right. As an owner-operator.
I pay for me sitting here for 3 weeks, just like you said.
Yeah. Well, you haven't really been sitting, but I know what you mean by that. I mean, because you're still paying insurance on the truck, whether you're out there in the truck or not. Yeah. So the expenses don't stop just because you're home. Am I framing that correctly?
I didn't hear you. I was thinking.
So you're...
What happened to my 9/16 socket? I just had it.
What I was trying to say, to follow up on what you're saying, is just you've been home for almost 3 weeks, but the expenses keep accruing. I mean, you're still paying for insurance on the truck, even though you haven't been out there driving it.
Yes, the bills always continue to come in. Like I tell anybody, I still have a boss, and his name is Bill. And Mr. Bill, when he gets big, he comes rolling down that hill. And as he comes down, he's got that snowball effect. The closer he gets to me, the bigger he gets to me. And I don't want him to crunch me, so it's time to roll.
That's right.